This winter, in March 2025, I went to the Karnak region of Ladakh to visit the Changpa nomads there. The Karnak region of Ladakh is very remote and is reachable only after crossing a couple of high altitude passes that are very difficult or even dangerous to cross in the winter months. Luckily for me, the roads were cleared of snow a couple of weeks before my trip and I made it to Karnak quite easily, despite no vehicles having gone on that road for a very long time, resulting in some snowdrift that was on the road. The nomads of Karnak were in a valley called Samartse, which is the winter pasture for their sheep and goats. The winter pastures like Samartse are generally located in places that get a lot of sun and hence they have very little snow accumulation in the winter months. And because of this, the route to Samartse was quite dry and I made it there without any issues. The people of Karnak are completely nomadic by nature, relying on their vast herds of sheep and goat and yaks for their survival.
यहाँ दत्त में ना खेती करते नहीं करते ना
खेती
हाँ
खेती पहले पहले तो है,
हाँ आजकल नहीं
नहीं करते। पहले तो खेती ये खार में बहुत है,
ओ
अभी अभी तो नहीं कर सकता है ना, वो जंगली घोड़ा से खा जाता है और ये है ना रेदार से खा जाता है।
हाँ हाँ
वो जंगली घोड़ा है ना,
मैं सोचा आदमी कम है इसलिए नहीं जंगली घोड़ा की वजह से
आदमी के लिए भी है सर।
हाँ हाँ
पहले तो स्कूल में नहीं देता है ना लड़का लोग, अभी स्कूल में लड़का लोग देता है, फिर उधर एक बैठता है इधर एक बैठता है, फिर यही ऐसी बड़ा मुश्किल है ना। पहले तो बहुत वो खार में है ये में खेती बहुत अलग अलग जगह में।
इससे फिर खार का या बहुत खुला जगह है खार
खुला तो नहीं है, यही है सर।
सेम जैसा
हाँ यही सन है सर।
हाँ
फिर थोड़ा सा ये इससे गर्मी है ना,
हाँ हाँ
फिर इससे गेहूँ तेज आते हैं ना।
In recent times, many of the nomadic families of Karnak have shifted to Leh to live a more settled life, and there are only about 12 families left in Karnak to continue living their old way of life. The nomads of Karnak moved to Samartse in January after completion of their New Year Losar celebrations at their Dutt village. They stay in Samartse for the next 3 months before moving back to Dutt again for the spring season. The nomads live in stone huts called pullus at Samartse. These stone huts absorb a lot of heat from the sun during the day and radiate it back during the night, keeping the interiors warm. In fact, the stone huts are so warm that the nomads of Karnak have constructed more such huts to keep their herds of sheep and goat comfortable during the winter months. Karnak is the only place I have seen in Changtang where entire herds of sheep and goat are kept inside such covered stone huts. In other places like Rupshu, the animals are kept in open stone pens even during the peak winter season. And during snowstorms, the nomads would build makeshift tents to protect their animals from the elements. The local government has also provided prefabricated dwellings to the Changpa nomads across Ladakh. Frankly, from a personal point of view, I do not like these dwellings as they look so out of place amidst the rustic landscape of Changtang and spoil the heritage of the place. And the nomads of Karnak also seem to share my opinion and feel that their traditional structures are much nicer to live in than these metal dwellings, which they mainly use for storage.
और सोलर भी दिया गवर्नमेंट ने.
हाँ
सोलर यहाँ बैठने के लिए गर्म है इसमें, कैसा है?
इसमें वो सर्दी टाइम में गर्म है,
ओ
गर्मी टाइम में थोड़ा ठंडा है.
ठंडा है, फिर तो ठीक है ना, फिर अच्छा है.
ठंडा है.
हाँ ये भी क्या है, वो सामान रखने का. लेकिन बुक करने के लिए नहीं है.
नहीं सुना नहीं है.
ओ फिर क्या करना है, खुद वो
फिर
मैंने बना है.
वो सिटोर रखना,
हाँ हाँ
सोना.
ठीक है. लेकिन ये अच्छा है, लेकिन वो पुराना घर अच्छा है, कैसा?
पुराना घर अच्छा,
अच्छा है ना.
हमारे तरफ से ये अच्छा.
हाँ मैं भी
ये गवर्नमेंट का तो फ्री देंगे तो
इसलिए डाल दिया.
हाँ. इसको सिटोर करना ठीक है ना.
हाँ
वो सिविलिंग नहीं आता है ना.
हाँ हाँ
ये सिविलिंग बहुत नुकसान करता है.
ठीक है, फिर आपको बंद करके रखना ना. हाँ
ठीक है ना,
स्टोर के लिए अच्छा है.
सिटोर के लिए अच्छा है.
ये लाइट कहाँ से आ रहा है?
लेयर अभी तो नहीं ज्वाइन करता है.
ओ नहीं, ज्वाइन नहीं किया.
Only the female goats and sheep, along with their offsprings, and the juveniles below 3 years of age, are kept in the main camp at Samartse. The rest of the adult goats and sheep are taken to pastures far away from the camp in order to prevent overgrazing. The Pashmina, or the Kashmir wool from these Changtangi goats, are the primary source of income for the Kharnak Nomads.
Pashmina, Pashmina, Pashmina here, Pashmina.
So, in order to get a good Pashmina yield, the nomads of Karnak feed the mother and juvenile goats a lot of grain and other supplements so that they stay healthy and produce good quality Pashmina.
ये गेहूं देगा और वो कैंडल फिर देगा तो दूध कम देते हैं.
हाँ हाँ.
ये गेहूं बहुत तेज है ना.
ये गेहूँ गवर्नमेंट देते हैं, आप खरीदते हैं?
हम खरीद के लेता है सर.
ओ
हम नहर ये गांव से लेता है. ये अभी जा से लेता है, मीरू से लेता है, और ये मार्शो तक शाम
उतना शाम तक जाता है आप लोग?
शाम तक जाते हैं.
हाँ. कितना बोरी खरीदेगा?
इसको है सर वो कीजिए को 70 दो बटी को 2 कीजिए को 70.
ठीक है.
फिर कितना लग जाता है, एक
हाँ.
पूरी को बहुत लग जाता है ना.
हाँ फिर कैंपर लेकर जाएगा, 5-6 बार चक्कर मारेगा.
हाँ कैंपर से नहीं लेता है वो, उधर से ले में सिटी से ये ट्रक में लेता है, एक ट्रक लेता है.
ओ ठीक है. फिर सभी कर्नाक वाला इकट्ठा जाता है, अलग अलग जाता है?
अलग अलग लेते हैं.
अलग अलग जाता
पहले तो वो इकट्ठा लेता है ना सब.
हाँ हाँ
वो गाँव लोग अभी तो अलग अलग लेता है.
ठीक है.
The nomads of Karnak are very religious, and every evening all of them would gather together at their community hall to conduct a prayer called Dolma, where they recite mantras to receive blessings from the Tara, the mother of all Buddhas and a symbol of compassion and action. In addition to the daily prayers, they also have special events every year where they go to different shrines around the region and perform pujas before replacing the prayer flags there. The winter days in Karnak follow a similar pattern every day. Each family living in Karnak would have anywhere between 500 to 1000 goats and sheep. One member of the family would take all the goats and sheep out to graze every morning, while the other family members would stay behind at the camp to take care of the babies, collect water, cook, etc.
पंप नहीं डाला पंप नहीं पंप बिंदु
The herds returned back to the camp in the evening, and the mothers would be eager to reunite with their kids after a long day of grazing. The juvenile goats are fed a mixture of barley and other grains on their return. This will ensure that they get all the nutrition that they need to grow up healthy and produce a lot of pashmina. Once in a while, a goat or sheep would get lost in the mountains and will not return back with the herd. So the nomads go search for the lost animals in the mountains, hoping to find them before they are eaten by wolves or snow leopards.
नहीं मिला कल एक बंदा ने यहाँ से ही बोलता है ना
ओ ठीक है कब गुम हो गया परसों गुम हो गया ये
परसों परसों नरसों इसके पहले दिन अभी नहीं है सर
Apart from the sheep and goats, the nomads at Samartse also have a large number of dimos and their baby yaks. The dimos are kept in the camp for their milk, and the young yaks are kept nearby until they are about 4 years old, after which they are generally safe from attacks by snow leopards and wolves. The nomads stay in Samartse for about 3 months, from the beginning of January till the end of March. And by April, the temperatures start getting warmer and the snow starts melting in the other regions of Karnak. So the nomads return from Samartse to Dutt, and then they go to different pastures across Karnak in the summer months. Until 3 to 4 years back, there were no roads to Samartse, and the nomads used to transport all their belongings on yaks. But with the new road between Samartse and Dutt, the nomads use bolero pickup trucks to transport their items from campsite to campsite. First, all their belongings were loaded onto the trucks and taken to Dutt. The pickup trucks returned a little later, and the nomads collected all the offsprings of their sheep and goats and loaded them into the back of the truck for them to be taken to Dutt.
Sorry. Sorry.
Finally, after the trucks had all left Samartse, it was then the turn of the herders to take out their herds of sheep and goats and take them across the Samartse pass towards Tat. It was an incredible sight to see herd after herd slowly climbing up the Samartse pass and cross over into the other side. With the nomads all leaving Samartse, it was time for me to leave as well. So yeah, this is a good start for me in Karnak because I wanted a good introduction to the people and to the place. And now I'll keep coming back to Karnak across all seasons, to document the various stages of Pashmina protection in Karnak and in Changpa in general, and then hopefully make a documentary about it maybe next year.
Please fasten your seatbelt.